Now, let's meet the starting five for your Chicago Bulls. At the power forward, 6 feet, 10 inches. Number 14, Marcus Buzelis.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us. On 2K Sports, NBA action is coming up with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony. This is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines, we have David Aldridge reporting. And checking out Utah's opening lineup, they've got Walker Kessler, George out there with Collier. Then there's Markkanen, and it's McHale in at the small forward. And for Chicago, the guard set is Giddey and White. Joel Embiid out there with Buzelis. Well, we don't expect up and down doors, fast basketball. These teams prefer to operate in the half court. They're very methodical, but fun to watch.
Hey, good basketball, regardless of the pace at which it's run, is good basketball. And with these two teams, movement, screening, high IQ offensive basketball, I'm here for that.
Now here's Giddey. Kessler with the rebound. George looking around. Here's Collier. Here's McHale. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Here's White. Embiid with the screen on George. Shot clock at 6. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And we know injuries derailed last season for the Bulls, Greg, but with an aging core, you wonder where they go from here.
I mean, the Bulls are kind of stuck in the middle of things as it now stands. Not quite good enough to make a run in the East, but not in a position where they need to start over.
And he knocks down the first one. That one is no good. Doris, when you think of the Utah Jazz, where do they fit in a very competitive Western Conference?
Well, think about it, Kev. The Gobert and Mitchell era was successful, but they couldn't get to the ultimate prize. So then you trade those 2 players away, you get a load of picks. This is the direction you've chosen, but now it's going to take some time and some patience.
Now here's White. Embiid sets the pick for White. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And love the commitment from White. Took the bump, went up strong, and rewarded with 2 points.
Pass to Meckel. Jazz passing it around. Markkanen kicks to Meckel. Kessler the screen. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Meckel's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. Giddey the pass to White. And that comes off the assist by Giddey.
Yeah, attacking the interior is something White does well. He's crafty, and he makes good adjustments against the defense.
Here's Kessler. Pass to George. Kessler a screen on Giddey. Kessler with the bucket.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Embiid, no good.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Inside. Here's Kessler. That shot off the mark. White with the defensive effort. Takes it inside. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
Well, just finding the open man and making sure it's on time and on target. This is who Josh Giddey is.
For Chicago, they have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
Team foul. At the line for one, number 15.
And when you talk to people about the Bulls, GA, Michael Jordan's shadow still looms large over this team and organization.
And Kevin, they haven't won a championship before or since he was in Chicago. They've had plenty of good players, Derrick Rose and MVP, Jimmy Butler as well, but the results haven't been there.
And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. High post, Embiid. Utah with the rebound. Kessler's got 4 rebounds in this game. And here's George. Still without a basket. Pass to Kessler. There's the lob to Markkanen. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Yeah, Markkanen, a big-time athlete. Set that lob up in the air and he'll finish.
Chicago trailing. Giddey with it. At the elbow, Buzelis. It's White on the wing. A beautiful reverse layup. White's got 6.
And he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Kessler finds George. Pass to Markkanen. Kessler with it. Kessler the screen. A floater. Here's McHale. It's good from long range.
3-point.
Meckel's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Jazz.
This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
Giddey the pass to White. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. 8 points for him.
Beautiful touch there. Give White these types of looks consistently, and he's going to make you pay.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, a bit ago, Billy Donovan and I were able to talk. We talked about the challenges that come with playing against Lauri Markkanen. Coach said you have to know where Lauri is at all times because he's so effective playing off the ball. He's a knockdown shooter and a smart cutter. And he moves extremely well for his size. This team's got a lot of respect for the mobile 7-footer. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Outside, George. Pass to Collier. Here's Markkanen. White covering. And there's the bucket from Markkanen.
Boy, he's got so much length that under duress, still able to finish. Go ahead, Lauri Markkanen.
Three-pointer. Kessler with the rebound. Kessler's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. BB, one thing about Kessler, he will challenge anybody at the rim. Wow.
There's no question, Kevin. Walker Kessler is one of those guys who's not afraid to get dunked on. He is a rim protector of the highest order. He's going to win some, he's going to lose some, but he's always going to try to do his job.
Here's Giddey. Following the bucket by the Jazz. Took the opportunity when he saw it.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
Utah's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Now, here's George. Still yet to score. Collier. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. And the Jazz lead by 4.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
He was all alone on that one. White's got 11.
An assertive offensive player. White knows he has the green light to rise and fire.
Pass to George. Here's Collier. Here's McHale. And Utah, another 3.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And the dunk by Embiid.
And seeing a guy as big as Embiid being so fluid in terms of his movement, jaw-dropping.
Here's Meckel. 9 points in the game so far. Launches a 3. No good on that one. The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. It's the Jazz. They lead by 2. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Jazz.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
They've got Patrick Williams. Josh Giddey is out there with Kevin Huerter. And there's Embiid. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. The Bulls shooting it as well as you're going to see, 67%. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
Boy, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Here's Collier. Giddey defending. Pass to Nurkic. Releases from 15. It's rebounded by Giddey. And the foul called on Isaiah Collier. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Embiid from outside. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. Embiid's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for the Bulls. You know, Greg, thinking back to the glory days in Utah, they went to back-to-back finals in 97 and 98.
Unfortunately, though, Kevin, that Stockton-Malone era, they just couldn't overcome the dynastic Bulls. The Jazz still searching for that first NBA title.
Michael can't hit.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Giddey the pass to Huerter. And it's a defensive 3-second violation.
Bulls ball.
Zadores, here's a question for you. Should the NBA widen the court? Because the corner 3 now is such a staple in these offenses.
That's exactly right. One of the most coveted, Kevin, because the proximity of the shot is so desirable. Here's what we know unequivocally. There's no way they're going to widen the court because it would take out some of the money-making courtside seats. That's not happening.
And the technical free throw is good.
And you know, guys, with Embiid on the floor, it's not just about his individual play. He changes everything for everyone on that team. That's how dominant he is. It's not just statistics. His presence alone propels him.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
Lays it up off the glass. Embiid's got the lead up to 4 now for the Bulls. Utah's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. And Will Hardy calls timeout here. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Well, Greg, over the last few seasons, one area of consistency for the Jazz has been their rebounding.
Yeah, and they have some size, and they make controlling the boards a focal point. When you're playing Utah, you better be ready to put a body on somebody.
Let's go. Nice drive. It's all good. Oh, yeah. You have the camera on you. Let's hear it for all our dancers.
Here's Collier. He's got 5. Pass to Nurkic. Here's Bailey. That's tipped. Now Huerter. This one for 3. Filipowski grabs the board. Here's Meckel. 9 points in the game so far. Embiid with the steal. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter.
Clearly a foul.
Third personal foul. Second team foul.
This is his first free throw of the game.
77% shooter at the line a season ago. Those are better than average numbers.
And the first one drops. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Pass to Filipowski. Here's Meckel. Screen by Nurkic. Meckel dishes to Nurkic. Right wing. Shot clock at 5. Here's Filipowski. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle scripts for the Bulls.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
The other thing they've done a great job of so far is getting offense off of their defense, forcing turnovers, then quickly converting.
The first free throw is good. Good on both. The Bulls leading by 4. From deep three-point territory, the long-distance 3 is Barrett. He's got 10.
I mean, he hit that shot from the next town over. Kev, what a shot.
Pass to Collier. Takes a 3. Chicago grabs the miss. Here's Chicago. Big run right now going for 11-2. There's the triple. Filipowski grabs the board. Jazz trail by 7. Here's Bailey. Nothing on the board. Pass to Nurkic. Here's Collier. Drains the three-pointer.
Listen, this guy is not the most dangerous threat from there, but you have got to honor the shooting a little bit.
Now here's Giddey. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense.
Chicago ball.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
And 88 from the line a season ago. He was one of the best shooters in the league.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
Better than most centers from the line. Embiid exceptional with his hands.
Here's Embiid. He's got 9 for 3. And again, no good by Chicago.
Yeah, and that three-point shot, it really has looked awful here in the second quarter. It hasn't stopped him from attempting them, but it's time to maybe find something else to do.
Here's Bailey. Lets the 3 fly. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got 5 rebounds tonight. And the foul called on Isaiah Collier. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
And now 1 away from being in the penalty.
Bulls making a switch here. Dosumu's checked in. Keontae George, he's checked in for the Jazz. Now here's Herter. D right on him. And Giddey gets it to go.
Boy, Giddey, if he becomes a knockdown three-point shooter, you will not be able to guard this guy.
And here's George. He'll bring it up for Utah. Trailing here by 8. And Will Hardy calls timeout here. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about.
Make some noise, Chicago. Here is your 3-1-2 crew.
Checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. George against Giddey. George passes to Bailey. Now Markkanen. Here's Meckel. 9 points in the game so far. 4 on the clock. Good for another basket for him. Number 4 today. He's 4 of 8. Chicago leading by 6. And here is Giddey. To Embiid, fires the 3. Rebound, Utah. Filipowski's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Outside, George. Filipowski passes to Bailey. From deep, George. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And developing that 3-ball shot, George is putting in the work now.
Giddey with it. To Williams, fires from deep, and that comes off the assist by Giddey. Giddey's got 5 assists in the game. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Joel Embiid talks about leading his team. He said, I've been guarded so many different ways. I feel like I've seen everything, and I know how to attack everything. For me, it's all about how do I bring everyone along with me. You can't win alone. It's just about playing together and involving everybody. Kevin?
And you've got to involve everybody. All right, D.A., thanks. It's deflected, and he's able to get it back. Pass to Giddey. Williams, a screen on George. Here's Giddey. Count it from 12. And now an 8-point Bulls lead.
Josh Giddey taking the in-between game because that's what the defense conceded.
Here's Meckel. 11 points in the game. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Gets it to fall. The bucket from Herter.
Already such a terrific passer. Love seeing Josh Giddey share the wealth.
Jazz trail by 8. Here's Meckel, 13 points in the game. There's Markkanen, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on Embiid. The 7th pick in 2017, Lauri Markkanen. Almost a throw-in in that Donovan Mitchell trade.
That's incredible to think of now in the context of this guy becoming an all-star in his own right, Kevin. I mean, Markkanen is a 7-footer who's got efficient offensive numbers, like 50, 40, 90 type numbers. He is an uncommon talent.
That free throw good for Markkanen.
And what I love about Markkanen, he takes care of the basketball, and that's a result of being patient, playing smart, and just generally getting his points within the flow of the offense.
And Markkanen drops them both.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
On the wing, Giddey. Defended by George. Good on the three-point shot. And the Bulls lead by 9.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
Here's Sensabaugh. No good on the triple. There's 21 seconds left here in the second. That shot wide open. He's got 6. And Utah has possession. Here's Meckel. He's got 13. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
The Jazz shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
One shot.
Now Giddey. From deep three-point land. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's the Chicago Bulls in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks a lot, guys. Kevin, how did you find success as a team scoring in the first half?
We're moving the ball again offensively. A lot of guys are touching it, trying to look at mismatches. We found a play in an action that was working for us, and kind of just kept going to it.
If it's not broke, don't fix it, right? Thanks for your time, man. Back to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Jazz trail by 9. So on the floor for Utah. Walker Kessler is out there with Lauri Markkanen. Then it's George. And it's Sensabaugh in at the 1 spot. Here's Sensabaugh. Scoreless thus far. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you can see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Collier, he's checked in for the Jazz. Utah with the rebound. Kessler's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Larkin in a screen on Giddey. Nice ball movement by Utah. 5 to shoot. Utah needs to get off a shot here. Kessler. No good with the triple. Chicago leading by 9. Second half rolling along now. About a minute play here. Giddey, no good.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Here's Markkanen. And yep, finally dropped it, rolling around the rim. Markkanen's got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the third quarter for the Jazz. White the pass to Giddey. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half from past the arc. And again, Chicago, no good. Jazz trail by 7. Here's Collier. 8 points for him.
Bulls foul. Number 15.
And Will Hardy is called timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team.
The Jazz with the timeout. Make some noise, fans, for the one and only Chicago Bulls.
Markkanen finds Kessler. Outside, Markkanen. Just 5 on the clock. Kessler's setting the pick for George. And the 3 off target. The Bulls leading by 7. Outside, White. Pass to Giddey. To the wing right side. Knocks down the 3 ball. He's got 13.
And that's just too much space to give a shooter like him. He works to get open, but the defenders have to work harder to nullify that.
Now, here is George. Here's Collier. He's got 8. The 3. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Embiid's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Giddey, no one around him. Offline with his 3. Jazz trail by 10. Here's Collier. Off with the layup. There's the 3. Buries it from 3-point range.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Here's Meckel. 16 points for him. And the 3 ball is good.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that 3-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Beyond the arc. The shot by Buzelis, no good. Utah has gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the third. Outside, George. Pass to Collier. Here's Meckel, all alone. And the jumper is good. Meckel's got it back down to within single digits for Utah.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
And to me, he's just playing smart, efficient basketball, really helping his team hang around this one.
Kessler with the rebound. Jazz have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Echo can't hit. The Bulls leading by 8. Pass to Giddey. Now here's Embiid. 9 points in the game so far. Embiid just overpowers the defense inside.
And right there, Embiid showing he's just too big and too skilled to stop.
And Will Hardy is called timeout. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy.
And sometimes from the outside, not always clear what led a coach to call for a timeout.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
So both teams making some changes here. Nurkic the best to Baylor. Six to shoot. He gets that one.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Bulls?
Their accuracy in this one has just been on another level. I mean, the 3-ball keeps falling, and the defense just hasn't been able to run them off the line.
Well, I also noticed, guys, how much they move the ball in this one. Selfless, willing to pass the ball to a teammate with a better look.
And that one misses. And here's White. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Pass to Embiid. Fires for 3. Again, Embiid missing. Jazz trail by 8. Bailey passes to Filipowski. Over Williams. Hits the jumper.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there. Dead on target.
White wide open. He fires. No good from the wing. For Utah, they've gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. Hey, Greg, Kobe White has proven he can run the show.
Yeah, well, he's more than just a scorer. He's become a quality playmaker with better decision-making. But his biggest improvement has been his efficiency.
Connects from three-point range. White's got 14 points for the game.
And you have got to honor White on the perimeter. Once he gets comfortable from there, it's going to be bad news for the defense.
Here's Bailey. Here's Collier. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. 11 points in the game.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays. You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Screen by Nurkic. Into the lane. And the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. On the free throw, no good. The Bulls leading by 7. It's White on the wing. Outside Williams. Three-pointer. The rebound by the Jazz.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
McHale passes to Collier. There's 39 seconds left in the third. Here's Nurkic. Makes it off the glass.
And just a massive player. Nurkic's combination of size and strength helps him on that offensive glass.
Now here's White. He's got 14. Too long in the paint. He's hit with a 3-second violation.
Bulls ball.
For Chicago, they have put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws. So those are numbers you'll be happy with.
Dosunmu, he's checked in for Kobe White. And a switcher also for Utah. Sensabaugh is checked in. There's 25 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Jazz trail by 6.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Well, it's trying to close the quarter strong, and by that you take a great shot without giving them an opportunity for another one down the other end.
And the basket by Bailey.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
And here is Dosunmu. Embiid. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Well, finishing quarter strong. Every coach preaches it. Nice work.
And so it's Chicago with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And the three-point shot has been big for them. Right back after this break. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Embiid with the screen on George. Didn't think that was going to go in. He's got 19.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
And for Utah, Filipowski's out there with Lauri Markkanen. Then it's George. Then there's Walker Kessler. And it's Sensabaugh in at the 2. Now here's Dosunmu, and he makes that one. Buzelis has got his first points of the game.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And he's easily been their best rebounder tonight.
He's competed for every missed shot. Feels like he's quicker to the basketball than anyone else out there.
Now here's Markkanen. And Markkanen throws it down.
I love it when Markkanen decides to throw it down. Show some fire on that finish.
About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. On the wing, Dosunmu. He's guarded by Markkanen. From outside, off the mark. And so Markkanen will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. 9-point game. Outside, George. And Markkanen with the basket on the assist by George. George has got his 4th assist in this one. The Bulls have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Pass to Buzelis. And there's the 3-second call. This one on the defense.
Chicago ball. At the line for the Bulls, Joel Embiid, shooting 1.
And that one misses. Josh Giddey's checked in for Chicago. And Utah also making a switch. Meckel's checked in. Here's Giddey. Cans it from downtown. He's got 22.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Well, credit the offense, though. If you're going to come with casual defensive effort, this team's responsibility is to take advantage, and they do.
Here's George. Following the three-point basket by Chicago. Mikal. They get the rebound. Outside for George. Here's Meckel. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Sensabaugh. Nailed from three-point land.
I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
Buzelis with the ball. Meckel grabs the miss.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right. He stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Here's Sensabaugh. All sorts of time. Meckel can't hit.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
First team foul. Shooting for Utah. Sensabaugh at the line for one.
And the Bulls making a change here. White's checked in. Jazz trail by 6. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Pass to Meckel. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Chicago leading by 6. Defended by George. And the Bulls with another miss. For Utah, they've gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Markkanen kicks to George. Jazz passing it around. Another miss by Utah. Chicago has gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. Giddey with it. Pass to Embiid. And he drops it in from the low post. And the Bulls lead by 8.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
Here's Meckel. Traps in the tray. Meckel's got 10 points in just the second half.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
Over to the left wing. Embiid inside. And it's sent back by Kessler. Mikal passes to George. Off target from outside. Chicago leading by 5. Pass to White. Now Giddey. From the arc. Trains it from beyond the arc. He's got 25.
No defender within 5 feet of him, just inviting him to shoot the three. That's a dangerous proposition.
And Will Hardy calls timeout here. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately.
All right, fans, it's dance jam time. Get ready to dance like everybody's watching.
Collier, he's checked in for the game. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, guys, listen in with Will Hardy and his team. Now, he's not pleased with the perimeter game on both sides of the ball. He told his guys, we aren't working hard enough out there. We need to shut down the perimeter on defense, and on offense, we have to focus from good to great. Guys?
All right, thank you, David. Here's Meckel. Outside, Markkanen. Offensive rebound. Outside, George. Kessler setting the pick for George. Bangs home the trifecta.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Giddey, no good.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
1:53 left in the fourth. Pass to Embiid. Utah with the rebound. They are right on the brink of taking the lead.
This is an absolutely critical juncture in this game. I love that dish down low.
The Bulls with the lead. 1:25 left in the fourth quarter. Jacks up a three. And it's hauled in by Lauri Markkanen. The Jazz shooting it well here in the fourth quarter, 50%. Embiid comes for the double team. George with no one around. Pass to Collier. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. The Bulls with another miss.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Now, here's George. Gets the three to fall.
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. Thoughts on what Coach wants to do here?
They do have enough time here. If they shoot quickly to get the 2-for-1, we'll see if they try.
Seconds left in the game. And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. In terms of strategy here, any thoughts?
And they've got plenty of time to get a basket.
Well, they've got to be aggressive, guys, because the defense doesn't want to foul here.
And make some noise for your Chicago Bulls.
time.
And that was so clutch. I mean, they're in front by the slimmest of margins, in need of a stop right here.
And Will Hardy is called timeout. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. So I'm looking at the clock, and guys, the situation. What do you think we're going to see next?
Yeah, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
What you want is to create a clean, high percentage look, if that's at all possible.
There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Meckel. Pass to Collier. No good from three-point territory. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
George. Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for two, Josh Giddey.
He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. And so the big win by Chicago in a tight game. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on the edge of your seat and just wondering what's gonna happen. How is this thing gonna play out?
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Joel, in the past, you've had some critics, and you haven't run away from that. So what are you looking to prove out there?
Just being dominant, so I want every time people hear my name, I want them to know that I'm a dominant player.
That was certainly the case tonight, man. Congratulations. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. Now it's time for our player of the game.